So Brenda, you've been involved in AAC intervention in the classroom for quite a while. Would you share with us, how did you become involved in using AAC in the classroom?
About 9 years ago, I started teaching at the elementary level with students with intensive needs. Fortunately, the nature of an intensive needs classroom is quite collaborative. So I had with me, I spoke with parents to get some input about the students. I spoke with my classroom staff. I discussed with my SLPs, my speech pathologists, and the other specialists who worked in the classroom, so that together we could get a bigger view of the students' abilities and challenges, and we could take all our eyes and focus then on what are their communication needs.
Yes, that's very fortunate that in fact you did have that team, because I'm sure that must have facilitated you, at least guided you in terms of where do I start with this very heterogeneous group of students.
Yes.
So how do you think an online discussion group aimed at supporting people like teachers in the classroom, SLPs in the school, and parents, how could an online discussion group have helped you in your implementation of AAC in the classroom? In other words, having an online discussion group where people can share ideas and provide pointers, would that have been of any help to you?
Absolutely. So working with the team collaboratively is essential, and we get to know the student. But then going from that step of knowing the student to then what now can we do to take this student from where they are further in terms of communication or any skill. And so it's lovely to have the team and the specialists and parents, people you're consulting with, but sometimes it's the middle of the night and you're trying to figure out how to help your student, and there's nobody there. Or it's the middle of the day and you don't have time to consult with anybody. You are on the go and there is no time. So with an online discussion group, so yes, my specialists came to my classroom and I knew when they could be expected and they had a schedule, but there was many hours a week and a day where I'm working with students and ideas and challenges are coming among us, and I need help as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And even among my team, we're all working for students, but we get stumped. And so to just get a broader pool of resources of people to consult on a certain matter regarding a student would be amazing.
Yeah, I think the one important issue there would be that people don't feel threatened, that they don't feel that this is something I don't want to discuss because people might know who I am, or and then become quite angry with me or think I don't know anything. So how would you think, what would be important for us to remember if we do have an online discussion like that?
As a practitioner in the field, regardless of your role in working with students with special needs, there is at once, you need to consult with others because you need a broader perspective. But sometimes it's hard. People expect that they should just know what to do.
Yes.
And so the fact that you could go online and be anonymous, put your question out there, put your challenge out there, put your idea out there, and it would become a pool of interaction and resourceful problem solving, and create an answer for students with special needs, or at least suggestions. And it's all about suggestions because it's hard to find the answer. You got to try and try and try and try.
Yeah, but it does create a safe environment where you can throw out ideas and other people can respond without feeling, oh goodness, there might be, people might know it's me, or, feeling threatened in any way.
knowing that I could go somewhere and be anonymously asking a question. Exactly that. There is no, like, why not? You can just do it.
That's it.
Because there's no risk and the benefits are potentially huge.
Yes, and the one basic commonality with all of us is we're there to help each other, to improve our service delivery. So thank you very much. That was